The throw play action to Hawkins. Guess who? Already said his name, Hawkins. No point in saying guess who after saying the name of the person you're saying guess who before saying guess who. But guess who? It's Hawkins. We're going to hit Layurla. Hello, Layurla. His first touchdown of the season. Yeah, don't forget about him. So we only get one commit from that game. Noah Bauer, 64 overall, strong safety. Next game is Utah. Who's 6-3? We're still number one. 50th in total defense, first against the run. 125th against the passer, 16th total defense, 26th against the run, 27th against the pass. We're still first across the board in all offensive categories. Is anyone else ready to visit or no? I don't think we had any visits scheduled for this game. Just one. Damian, no, you're not an Oregon Duck. Neither are you. 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 Again, I don't like how the game just adds players that have no business being on the team. So everybody is visited. We're literally just waiting for 6 people to make up their mind. First, Noah Bauer, 5'11", 204, strong safety from Sweet Home, Oregon. Welcome to the team. Pretty sure we're still number one in terms of class. Yeah, number one. Notre Dame 2, Alabama 3, A&M 4. There was 15 total commits. And we're still number one in the polls. And again, I'm just curious to see who we will ultimately play in the championship game. Why did Florida State lose to Wake Forest? So we're at 1, Ohio State 2, Boise State 3, Alabama lost to LSU, Notre Dame won against Pitt. Again, these nobodies do not belong up here. Boise State, Louisiana Lafayette, neither one belongs up here. Northern Illinois certainly doesn't belong up here either. The game just loves undefeated teams for no reason. Again, if this was the playoffs and I was choosing, none of those teams would get in. None of them. I would be in full control over team's destiny. Look at Mariota, like, flirting with the Heisman. He's been in and out. You know, he's been on and off like a situationship. Been on and off with the Heisman. Sometimes he's in it. At best, he's 4. Sometimes he's out. He belongs up here. Thomas is still squarely in first. And so I just got to see. We're playing UCLA in a rematch, right? USC, actually. So UCLA is 7-2, 4-2. Arizona State is 4-2, and USC is 4-2. So again, it comes down to these three. I really think it's going to be either USC or UCLA. That's who will play. We got Utah, and we're favored. Nighttime game here in Eugene, Oregon as the number one team. Their offense is just so potent, so lethal. It just overcomes any negative that we have on defense. So we're going to go back to a 4-2-5. We're there. I like it. I like it a lot. Just more of that. Utah goes no huddle. Well, I'm glad I guessed right then. It's so funny when we have him stop. The game says, "Nuh-uh, I'm gonna script a first down anyway." He stopped. I'm gonna script a first down anyway, says the game.
That makes it first and 10. That brings up second and 1.
Nerve, not full. Not ready for it in the slightest. I cannot go no huddle. I get the feeling we're going to play Boise State in the championship, and that's going to be extremely boring championship game. I don't want to play them. Look at Hawkins! Mariota is out for the game with the turf toe. Interesting.
Call it a gain of 6 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
Oh, he's short. He's short. And we're not going no huddle. We're going to take our time.
That's a gain of 1 on the play. That brings up 2nd and 9.
Seconds with the spin. 29 yards.
That's good for a gain of 4 yards. That makes it 2nd and 6.
Hawkins scored off of this last week. Will they do it again?
Huff was the intended receiver on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 6. Once a 1 on the play.
Get him low!
Second and 5.
Rodriguez. Wide open Thomas. They left him. I don't even need to go no huddle anymore. We're just going to make that switch. I think our defense plays better when we don't. That's what we'll do. That's what we're going to change. Going forward, no more no huddle. Nobody open. Why am I not surprised that Terrence Mitchell was beat deep? Why? Why am I not surprised? I mean, we don't even jam him. We do nothing. There has to be an adjustment made or something. That wasn't good defense. That was just an overthrow. He was beat, like he always is. I mean, it has to stop. We've been getting beat by the deep ball since game one, and it's not fixed. It's not been changed. It's not been fixed, and it hasn't changed. Good catch from Marshall.
Second and goal.
200 check! 200 check!
Yeah, so we made an adjustment. No more no huddle. That's the key to a better defense. For an offense as good as ours, the best defense for that is just more time for the offense to get on the field.
That brings up 4th and goal.
That's a rare field goal. We usually like 100% score a touchdown in those scenarios. Like, we never get stopped like that. But yeah, I think giving our defense more rest, not scoring as fast, will help us be better defense.
Makes the grab. That's a gain of 40 on the play. That makes it 1st and 10. At the 23-yard line. 1st down.
Not good defense. Stop celebrating.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
We're going to be like an elite defense one day, like Florida State and Ohio State. We will get there. Because those defenses are like top 5, and we will be there. We're going to be elite someday too.
The kick is good.
Let's go, D.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
In love. Again, we're going to take our time. We're not in a hurry. We are not in a hurry. The days of no huddle are over. Hawkins. Immediately, it's Keenan Lowe. We streaked all three of them. Someone was going to be open by the math.
Check 33. 33. We're not ready. Blue for a check. Check. Right.
CPU abuses that too much. They're clamped up.
That makes it first and 10.
Intercepted by Coleman, of all people. He threw it into triple coverage. Tyson Coleman going up and getting it.
Number 7 on the tackle. Gain of 3 on the play. That'll make it second and 7.
And Jim Rodriguez doing just fine with no Mariota. I was going to say, stop pump faking and throw it away. I would have been Looney Tunes mad if we got sacked there. Yeah, they're not ready for a Jake Rodriguez scramble. Shots off. And we do get the ball to start the second half as well. And we score. Then we got Arizona and Oregon State left on the schedule. So how does Utah respond after they were doing good? I forgot how much time is left. I want to get a sack so bad. They got to be smart with their time, or they're going to run out of it. They'll get no field goal out of it. They'll waste the time.
Low sets a return.
Thomas! Rodriguez is not as mobile as Mariota, and he's not a better runner. In terms of passing, they're pretty much the same, but running, it shows up. He's slower, not as mobile, not as athletic. It's a noticeable difference. Look at Josh Huff getting plowed and still hanging on. Touchdown Rodriguez. Again, we didn't lose a single step by losing Mariota. And we wouldn't lose a single step by losing Thomas either. We would just be slightly worse. That's it. And Northern Illinois lost, and rightfully so. They're not a top 10 team. But Louisiana Lafayette just keeps winning.
First down.
Mike check 33. 33. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Take four.
We overshoot it. That should have been a loss, and we overshot it.
Brings him down at the 49-yard line. That makes it first and 10.
It's another screen. Should have been a loss of more, but it wasn't.
Makes the tackle at the 44-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
He's short. How's he made it 2 when he only got 1? I don't understand that.
Check, tight right, tight right, tight right. Pull out there, check it out, out there. Pull down. Ready.
That shouldn't have been possible if we would just tackle them short on the screen. We didn't do a good enough job. He's going to get sacked. 13 sacks in a season. Taylor Hart showing all of his heart. He's been the one bright spot on this defense, the only one. Nobody else has outperformed him on this side of the ball. Look, we're so bad that we only have one star on the whole defense. We used to have two. Now we just have one. I baited him to throw that too. Yeah, this defense used to have two-star players. Now it's literally just Taylor Hart who's been carrying the whole team. How sad. What's for Birds? They're going to be short. They're going to be short. What do? They go for it, kick a field goal. And kick a field goal, just in case they go for it, though.
Check three, check three.
It's a good stop. Defense just plays better when we don't go no huddle. It's just the truth. You know, we play way better when we don't go no huddle. Thomas has so many almost kickoff returns for a touchdown. He leads the league in that. If that was a stat. This has made it obvious to me that not only do we play better, we don't go no huddle, but the defense is well. 4-2-5. Still working.
Check 33. Set. Let's go, defense.
What's next?
That brings him second and 5.
Take it off. What is that goofy animation?
Check three, check three.
It strikes again. He'll be sacked again. Again, Taylor Hart is the only one on this team who wants to play any defense. He's the only one. He's the only one who wants to play any defense. It's always him.
Tight right, tight right. Pull down. Hey, check my 33, check my 33. Let's go.
How did Dixon not intercept that? I was thrown right behind his ear. Is it screen? Again, look at the game. Trying so hard to cheat, and they're still going to be short. Trying so hard to cheat because it's mad that we were one step ahead of them. They're going to take another field goal. I'm going to go ahead and do mass subs. Again, though, we're getting stops. We're getting stops. I think that's the recipe. No more no huddle. We did it most of the season. We tested it. We realized, okay, we don't play as good as defense. Why we go no huddle and score so quickly? So we play way better and up to our standards when we don't no huddle. Just a fact.
That's a loss of 5 yards. That brings us 3rd and 10.
Brown wide open. Farrell Brown. So that's going to be the end of the third quarter.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Defense much improved. Get them boards up. And it's because no more no huddle. We're in a 4-2-5, and we're chewing clock. And we have not turned it over. So I think we found the formula for a defense that fits Oregon the best. And we just put it all together. Hawkins, what do you expect? We're putting up 50 plus with our backups.
Call a loss of 1 yard on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
It just left Kelly wide open.
No gain on the play. That brings up 2nd and 9.
Way to be there. Way to be there. I don't want Boise making it to the championship game. They don't deserve to be there. They played the softest schedule imaginable. We will buzzsaw them if we encounter them.
Good job, D. Good job. That's what he's proud of the most.
First down.
Tight end right. Tight end right. Four down, four down. Hey, check my 33. Check my 33. Ready. Navajo. Navajo. Philly. Go, 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 go.
Number 92 brings us down. Call it a gain of 2 yards. That makes it 2nd and 8.
Four down, four down. That's 22, that's 22.
Why did Hill and Coleman switch? I don't like that.
Ready. Easy, easy. Hey, hey, check 24.
Anderson makes the tackle. That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
Four down, four down. Mike, check 33. 33.
Murphy was the intended receiver on the play. That'll make it 4th and 6.
Tight right, tight right. Four down, four down. Here we go. Watch seven. Watch seven. Hey, check my 33. Check my 33.
Anderson makes the tackle. Gain 15 on the play. First down.
Tight end left, tight end left. Four down, four down. Mike, check 33. 33. Hey, hey, check 24.
Get him, Buckner! Hey, Buckner's got potential. Just saying, he may start over Washington for that opposite side defensive end. Just saying.
Tight left, tight left. Four down, four down. 35's the Mike. Check, 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 check. Ready. Watch the flag. 5. Motion, motion. Flag. 85.
Bro, these draws are so overpowered for no reason.
Man left, man left. Four down, four down. Mike 35, Mike 35.
Like, why would you call a draw there?
That's a gain of 12 on the play. That makes it 1st and goal.
Four down, four down. 35's the Mike. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
This is incomplete. Number 80, the intended receiver on the play. That brings up 2nd and goal.
Tight left, tight left. Four down, four down. Hey, check my 33, check my 33. Here we go.
Yep, I read that. I read it. I knew where it was going.
The intended receiver on the play. That makes it 3rd and goal.
Oh, short.
Call it a gain of 3 yards. That brings us 4th and goal.
Right here, right here. Hey, check my 33, check my 33. Let's go.
Well, you see how the game tried to cheat and still get in there anyway? Y'all saw that? 1, 2, 3. He still tried. Couldn't get in. So the defense does have a pulse after all. Utah gets denied. Marshall. Really wish we should have, like, killed the clock, but our defense was basically on the field for so long. And we get him out first play and score. See, that's the thing, we're too good for our own good. We're too good on offense for our own good.
Gain of 4 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 6. That makes it 1st and 10.
How are you running the ball, Utah? Why are you doing that?
False start, offense. Still first down.
Like, that should not be a catch. That's smothered. Jeff, I stopped it, Utah. Yeah, so again, much better performance on defense. We know the formula. We're going to 2 clock, take our time on offense because we scored too quickly. We don't need to no huddle. That's just overdoing it. We don't need to go no huddle. We don't. Also has 123 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. Rodriguez! We did not lose a single step with Mariota, out for the game. We're going to take the W, 59-16. I love it. I love it. 4 touchdowns for D'Anthony Thomas, 136 yards rushing. And we have Arizona next. On the road, that's a scripted game in Arizona's favor. We're going to see how that one plays out. Rodriguez was 15 for 19, 214.3, pass rate 267 yards passing, a touchdown, no picks. Was sacked only once, 78% completion percentage. Let's see, Mariota was 3 for 4 before exiting the game, 34 yards passing, 75% completion percentage. He didn't have any turnovers, wasn't sacked at all. Rustin Rodriguez at 83 and a touchdown. Thomas had 36 and 4 touchdowns, all goal line merchant. Marshall had 36 and 2 touchdowns. Mariota had 22. Lowe had 81, 102 for Hopkins, 43 for Huff, 15 for Marshall, 19 for Kelly, 23 for Brown, 9 for Thomas. Defensively, 10 tackles for Malone, tackle for loss for him. Coleman, tackle for loss, and an interception, a rare one. Let's see, 2 tackles for loss for Hill, 2 tackles for loss for Buckner, and a sack. 2 tackles for loss for Hart, 2 sacks. And tackle for loss for Lacombo. For Utah, Wilson was just 31 for 40, 283 yards passing, a touchdown. He did throw a pick. We sacked him 3 times. Longest was 40. Rushing just 48 yards for York, 20 for Wilson, 44 for Poole. York at 84, Scott 57, Murphy 24, Denham 44, 59 for Poole, and a touchdown. Let's see. Wilson also had a touchdown as well. So, yeah, good stuff. So, our defensive coordinator, Nick Eliotti, is now level 11. No recruits from that game. They're being stingy. We got Arizona, who's not good. We're 10-0. Looked way better on defense last week. I love it. We're going to continue that. I think we found the formula. They're 6-4. We're going to go ahead and give our defensive coordinator an upgrade. We're going to do that. We need to shut down our wide receivers. We need to. We need to shut them down. Got to get better with bull rush. Got to get better with, tackling and just things like that. What are the polls? We're still number 1. Ohio State is the new number 2. Boise is 3. Louisiana Lafayette 4. Notre Dame 5. Alabama 6. A&M 7. LSU 8. Georgia 9. OSU is 10. Again, that OSU win is looking very, very good. Conference standings. We are the clear favorites. USC is the clear favorite. UCLA is 7-3. They lost another game. They've lost again. They've been on a bit of a losing streak since they lost to us. Arizona State, Utah, Arizona fall to 3-4, and both of them are 6-4. We play Arizona right now. I think it's still too early to see who's going to end up for the SEC championship and the Big Ten championship. That's what we're paying attention to. Mariota, again, he's back in it. He's still at 5th. Thomas still at 1st. Then we have recruits ready to visit. Damian Holt. You know what? We may pursue him. Why not? He's about to sign with Stanford, though. But you never know. He could change his mind last second. So again, we got Charlie Sparks, a 5-star. Again, nothing new with these. Again, Rashad is so close to signing. Cardinal is close. Mike is close. Mark is close. Leonard is going to sign. And so is Kevin. We really want Kevin. He's a 6'7", 265 defensive end. And Damon will be nice to get as well. So again, a chance for our recruiting class to be even stronger. And we're going to go and hop head into this game against Arizona. Look at Arizona. This is usually a scripted game for Arizona. It's a scripted win for Arizona. It's a scripted loss for Oregon. I've seen it before. Usually it's either the Washington loss that's scripted, the Stanford one, or sometimes the Arizona one. It's one of those three. Sometimes two. But we have just been killing everybody. I mean, we've not played a single competitive game all year. All year, there's not been anyone close within 14 points of us. Thomas is getting busy early. It's just been a phenomenal season all the way around. Of course, Mariota's back. He was not really missed. We didn't need him because we were just that good. You know, Jake Rodriguez did his thing. Thomas has 1,287 yards and 31 rushing touchdowns. Yeah, but when you have, Byron Marshall and Jake Rodriguez as backups, I mean, you're okay. You just are.
That makes it first and 10.
Okay, good defense. Guard me again, though. Throw got low. Who's gonna fake out? 2 defenders for 40. You like how he used the same juke move twice and it got both defenders both times? That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown game, and you know it. You know it. Again, we no longer need to go no huddle. We're too powerful. OSU loses to Baylor. That's got to hurt. That's got to hurt. Oh yeah, Kadeem Carey. We gotta watch out for him. He's a nuisance. Oh, we're all over him. We're swarming at BJ Denker. How about you dank yourself to the turf? We're danking you, BJ Denker. 37, just like that.
Dog 4, go!
You got to watch out for those bench routes whenever they lined up 5 wide like that. You know it's going to come from somewhere. That's fine. They throw it backwards, they lose yards.
Coleman makes the tackle at the 34-yard line. That makes it 3rd and 3.
Let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Hey, check my... Let's go, let's turn it up, baby. Turn it up.
On the screen. And we were ready for it. It's incomplete. Taylor Hart. Just in case they want to fake it, we can always be ready. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Kick is up and through. Look at our defense looking different. Mariota will roll out and get the first. 909 touchdowns on 779 rushing yards. Thomas. Thomas.
Brings him down. Call it a gain of 23 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
We just have people jumping for joy. Marshall that time, spinning.
Call it a gain of 11 yards. 1st down. Number 75 makes the tackle. Call it a gain of 6 yards. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Watkins is having a fantastic season. Gets to the 1.
That makes it 1st and goal.
This can't be stopped. No matter if you tackle me way after the whistle.
The kick is good.
USC and Colorado are tied. We'll keep an eye on that game because we will play USC if they do win.
Lined up for the kickoff.
We will play them.
Jackson deep to return.
Washington got him. I suspected they were going to veer inside, and I was right. 3rd and 3. Again, they're like in 5 wide, so watch out for bench routes. Watch out. In fact, I'm a free safety. Patterson. I was correct on the bench route, but we just couldn't guard underneath. Nobody open. They're going to go right back to it, and this time we're going to go in 2-man under. This time to the other side. He wasn't even looking. And he just throws some BS. Nobody's open. We cannot do that on offense if we try that. Coleman, why are you running so far away from your man? Complete. And complete. I knew they were going to go to that post route over the middle. I took it away. They're going to set up for a field goal. Sticky coverage, which is rare to say. But we are capable of it. That's the thing. We're capable. If the defense shows up like that against Colorado, we would win for like 4 straight years. Okay, great defense throughout for the first quarter. Arizona's moving, and I thought they were grooving, but we turned off the music and forced them to 2 field goals. We gave them CDs instead. Stop the music. Hello, Thomas.
Thomas is on the run. That's a gain of 8 on the play. First down.
Hawkins.
Gain of 10 on the
Again, he's like a quiet
That'll make it
kind of X factor that we got.
Thomas is ball carrier. Gain of 8 on the play. First down.
Hold with me. Hawkins. He ran with me. Lean with me. Rock with me. Get every rock with me.
That makes it first and 10.
Juice World 999. Hawkins again.
Gain of 15 yards. That makes it first and goal. Thomas on the carry. Gain of 4 yards. That brings him second and goal. Oregon is lined up for the kickoff. Cormier deep to return. The kickoff is down for a touchdown.
How can Arizona again create some life on offense? That's not the way to do it.
Call it a loss of 3 yards on the play.
That is certainly not the way to go.
13. That's a gain of 1 on the play. That brings up third and 12.
It's almost picked off. Isaac Dixon on the coverage.
Number 16.
He's the fifth
Intended receiver on the play.
DB that we got.
That makes it 4th and 12.
And Arizona again will go 3 and out.
Return for a gain of 8 yards.
That completely stifled Arizona. Hawkins, man, they cannot guard him. Nobody can. Man, I think we figured it out on defense. And it was just something as simple as taking our time on offense and limiting possessions and not turning the ball over. What would you look at that? It was never no huddle. Where is that free safety going? That should be a face mask, ref. Did y'all see that free safety just veer all the way to the left off screen? Looking for Hawkins. We're going to get him. Touchdown. We were going to get him. We were going to get him. I can't even say who's wide receiver 1 on this team. Is it Keenan Lowe? Is it Josh Huff? Is it Hawkins? Colt Learla, though, has been quiet all year. We've not utilized our tight end whatsoever. We've not needed to. Like, imagine if we got the tight end involved. Our wide receiving core is already super deadly enough. Ohio State dominates Indiana. Who would they play in the Big Ten championship game? That would be a good matchup. Us versus Ohio State. See, that's what the viewers want to see. Us versus Ohio State. That will be a good game.
Jackson is the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Roger. Mike, check 33. 33. Hey, check. Red, 2, go.
3rd down and 6. We've done a great job at getting off the field so far. We trip over literally nothing, and it costs us a 1st down. I'm out. I want to be in a different defense. Is it a screen? No, it's not. You're going to take off, though, and Havili Hamuli, first time calling his name all year, gets the sack.
That'll bring up 2nd and 12.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
I don't want to be in the defense. I don't. I want to get out of it. I want to be in a different defense. Get him. He's short. Yep. Now there's a decision to make. There's a decision to make. They're going to choose to go for it on 4th and 1. Empty backfield. No, you won't get it. Turnover. Those timeouts paid off. Oh, no, that's not good. They were beat and they know it. Hawkins had it for a moment, but dropped it. Look at Coach being all progressive and conservative by like trying to run the ball and. They got lucky that we missed Keenan Lowe, who was wide open. I mean, they got lucky because he was open, and it was overthrown for no reason. And if we would have scored, they wouldn't have another chance at points. It's annoying. They could, be brain dead and waste clock. They're gonna play it safe. It's a long field goal though. Take this up and wow, it is no good. And there's 1 second left. 1. You know what we're gonna try. That's fine. Still get the ball. Start the. No, we don't. Okay. Defense has looked very strong. Arizona has not touched the end zone yet. Watch out for the bench route. A&M and LSU are playing each other in a very pivotal top 10 SEC game for positioning and maybe championship aspirations. Art all over it.
Loss of 3 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
It was all over that.
Roger, Roger. Hey, check my 33. Check my 33.
Alone is there. Nothing.
Malone takes him down for a loss behind the line at the 24-yard line. That brings up 4th and 11.
We played good against Colorado on defense because we didn't go no huddle so much. We'll do the same thing here.
Good for a gain of 6 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
Guys got a block.
That makes it 3rd and 3. Gain of 4 on the play. That makes it 1st and 10.
Good block, D'Anthony. Touchdown.
That makes it 1st and goal.
Anthony was the MVP there on that block. Man, we have not used Colt Leurla at all. We've not targeted him. He's had like no catches, and we've not needed it. We can really have no tight end and be okay. And USC does indeed win and advance to 8-3, so they lost another game.
The Oregon Dynasty is lined up for the kickoff. Forming back to return. The kickoff is down for a touchdown.
We're swarming.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
Sacks. Wade Kellekeepie.
Sacks the quarterback. Call it a loss of 6
Sacks.
on the play. That makes it 3rd and 15.
I'm coming, 16. You mine, baby. I'm in your
Screen. And Coleman is there. It's a loss of 2.
Loss of 2 yards on the play.
And we don't even need the starters anymore. We're going to sub them out. Efo is the punt returner this time. And I find out. Efo! We have the Eiffel Towers over there at Stanford and Hawkins. I meant the Twin Towers, not the Eiffel Tower. Quick throw, BJ Kelly.
Call it a gain of 6 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
Yeah, I think a jet sweep may catch him off guard. You know, we're going to go for it. Our defense has played so well. No, we ain't doing no field goal. Arizona is so annoying. Do it again. That's why we blitzed. That's why we did it.
That brings up 2nd and 13.
Roger. Hey, check line 33. Check line 33. Tighten up.
Oh, it shakes. Smothered. Smothered.
That'll make it 3rd and 13.
Right, check 33.
No, you didn't get it. And we're calling a timeout to make sure you punt the ball.
That'll make it 4th and 6.
You're not going to wait till the 4th quarter or the 3rd quarter ends and then try to, nah. We're calling your bluff. You're either going to punt it here and fail or you're going to go for it. Man, how did he get me? We've achieved 6,000 offensive yards in a season.
That brings up second and
Get them boards up. This is the defense that I've been waiting for and knew existed all along within this team. I just had to figure out a formula for it to, activate.
Three down. Mike check 33. Let's go. Wide 80. Wide 80.
Raymond makes the tackle. That's good for a gain of 3 yards. First down.
Two tights. Three down. Hey, check Mike 36.
Marshall's on the run. Gain of 4 yards. That'll make it second and 7.
Roger. Mike check 33. Here we go.
Hawkins, again, they don't know what to do with him. They have no clue what to do with him.
That makes it first and 10.
I'm here all day. Hey, check Mike 33. Here we go.
Tighter!
Number 24 makes the grab. Gain of 10 on the play. That brings up second and 1.
Three down. Mike check 33.
Rodriguez on the carry. That's good for a gain of 9 yards. First down.
We've ever scored less than 40 a game on offense. That's an insane stat. We've not scored less than 40. The least we've scored is 41. That's an insane stat.
Hawkins with the carry. That's good for a gain of 4 yards. That makes it second and 6.
Double tight. Three down. Mike check 33. Let's go.
We had people open. We missed them.
Check. Thunder.
Shut all that up. Shut all that up. That's what we should have called earlier. That is what we should have called earlier.
Three down. Let's go.
Raymond makes the tackle. Called a gain of 2 yards. That makes it second and 8.
Three down. Mike check 33. Set. Wide 80.
Marshall's with the carry. Called a gain of 3 yards.
Marshall was levitating there.
Roger. Hey, check Mike 33. Check. Check.
Why is there shaky lines? Stanford.
Makes the tackle. Gain of 10 yards. That makes it first and goal.
I hope you thought that was going to be picked off, but Arizona, we're going to score in your mouth. We're going to have to. We're going to do it. We're going to do it, Arizona. We're going to do it, Arizona.
Jackson back to return.
The least we've scored in a game is 41.
The kickoff is down for a touchdown.
Tight right. Pull down. Hey, check my 33.
Mitchell, you got to give me that interception game.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Notice how we're not getting beat deep anymore.
Was intended to receive on that play. That brings up 3rd and 10.
Mike check 33. Go.
What is that tackle animation game? You wanted them to get the first. I've never seen that tackle animation in my life. They wanted them to get the first down. EFO. Yep, 3 sacks. And we should have had interception too just now.
Man left. Three down. Hey, check my 33.
A little too late for that, Arizona. You got killed. Sir Thomas Jefferson, what was his name? Wow. We're not going to snap another play because that will be game. We're going to improve to 11-0. One, 2, 6 is your final defense. Man, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Anthony Thomas, 3 touchdowns, 111 yards rushing. And we just get it done again. We just take care of business. None of our games have been competitive. None. Only we played defense like this against Cal, Washington State, OSU. Well, check out Arizona's because theirs is going to be trash. Denver, he got danked on pretty hard. Just 22 for 32, 163 yards passing, no touchdowns, no picks. He should have had one there. 68% completion percentage. We sacked him 3 times. 111.5 passer rating. Terry did nothing. 48 yards rushing. Negative 23 for Danker. Jackson had 60. Johnson 54. Carey 17. Jenkins 10. Grant 22. Take a look at our side of things. Mariota 9 for 14. 154 yards. 1 touchdown. Wasn't sacked at all. 64% completion percentage. Vargas came did his thing. 5 for 6. 41. Mariota not that many passing yards. He had less. It's like we kind of coasted this game. Thomas 111 yards rushing with 3 touchdowns, 2 touchdowns for Marshall, 41 yards. 20 for Rodriguez, 5 for Tyner, 33 for Lowe. Receiving Hawkins at 113 and a touchdown. Wow, look at that. Not a lot. Only 40 for low. So we kind of got cut down a little bit on offense, but still put up 42. Like, that's just mind-boggling. Three tackles for loss for Coleman, one for Jackson, three for Patterson and a sack, two for Washington. Javi Humule had a sack and a tackle for loss. Hart had a tackle for loss. So did Malone. So did Keepy. He also had a sack. Mark Helford is now level 23. And we got Oregon State. Hatred renewed. That's where we're going to leave off for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. We've killed everyone. We destroyed everyone. I mean, look at our schedule. Just look at it. 56-24, 56-33, 63-20, 49-25, 56-9, 41-20, 63-31, 56-27, 49-26, 59-16, 42-6. There's not been a single competitive game. Our closest game, statistically, was Washington, where we won by 21. That's been our closest game, 21. I don't think I've ever been this dominant with the team before, ever. Ever. I don't think so. There's not been a single close game, not one. Not one. So if you like what you're seeing, if you're enjoying the dominance, leave a comment below. Like, comment, subscribe. That's all I got. All right, welcome back to Oregon Dynasty. This is the season finale. It's the final episode of Oregon Dynasty. If you made it this far, I'm glad you've been enjoying it. We're just going to check over some recruiting things, right? We should have some recruits, but we don't. They want to be agnostic about it. They want to fence sit and take their time as long as possible and pretend to contemplate when they know that they should just go with Oregon. They should. They should just go with Oregon. We're about to get Quentin Leonard, and it's going to be amazing. Kevin Peterson, we're still waiting on. Let's see. Yeah, we're still waiting on a lot of people who just won't make up their mind because they're young college kids, bruh. They're young college kids. Oh, Brian Miller, where'd you come from? Brian Miller just appeared out of thin air. We will gladly offer him a scholarship and pursue him. Yeah, he just appeared out of three-star. Not bad. Yeah, we're just waiting on these guys. You guys already visited. We're going to go ahead and get Mark Helfrich an upgrade. Also, like, comment, subscribe if you've been enjoying the college football content. We're just going to keep pumping. We're just going to keep pumping. We're going to go for the letter of intent for Mark Helfrich. Letter of intent. Yeah, we're just going to keep pumping up the content. We got more NCAA 14 content coming, more NCAA 13 content coming, more NCAA 12 content coming. We got college basketball. We're going to get NBA 2K. We're going to get Madden, right? All the sports games, all the things. The polls, Ohio State is in a serious matchup with their arch rival, the team up north, Michigan. We're number one. How good would it be, and how peak in cinema would it be if we were to have an Oregon versus Ohio State championship game? That's what everyone wants. Nobody wants an Oregon versus Boise State game. Nobody wants that. No one wants that. Nobody wants to watch Boise State play Oregon. Nobody. They're going to get killed, and so would Louisiana Lafayette. Texas A&M versus Oregon would also be peak cinema. Us versus Notre Dame, peak cinema. Us versus Alabama, peak cinema. Like, nobody wants to see these two teams up here. They're an eyesore. They're a cancer. They are the new disease or whatever, the screw worm, right? Have you guys been seeing that? The screw worm go around the news. People say it's another fabricated ploy for control, like COVID was. So these Boise State and Louisiana Lafayette are those two are two ploys that are diseases and fabrications that we don't want playing for the championship. We want either Ohio State or A&M. So it's the final game of the regular season before the championship game. And we are most certainly going to the Pac-12 championship game. It's beyond a doubt we are. Thomas, again, has secured his spot with 3 touchdowns, 111 yards rushing last week. Miller's been stuck in second place. Lynch has 2. Manziel and Bridgewater round out. What's going around? What's happening around the league, the conference? What's been happening around there? So we're first, obviously. No one is going to take our spot. UCLA has reclaimed. Them and USC are tied. Interesting. So, USC, you have a chance to play us. You have UCLA. Wow. So the winner of that game will play us. That's pretty coincidental and kind of ironic how that's played out, that these two teams are going to play each other for a chance to get killed and slaughtered by us. We're basically 2019 LSU all over again. SEC, Alabama sits at top, and so does A&M. So these two teams will likely... Wait, hold on. They're in the same division, aren't they? They're both in the West. Right? SEC East. Yeah. Georgia is going to likely meet Alabama in the championship game. But A&M has to play Missouri, and Alabama has to play Auburn. So both of them could lose that one. Big Ten. Oh, yeah, it's Ohio State by a landslide. And Michigan is only the closest second. And they're and the Big Ten leaders, Ohio State wins that one, and then the Big Ten legends, Michigan. So Michigan can turn right back around and play Ohio State in the Big Ten championship game. That's exactly how that could work out. OSU is first place. OU is second. Texas is third. Again, Louisville, we don't want you. Okay, good. So you're irrelevant. In the ACC, it was Florida State, but they've dropped 2 games, and I knew they were not going to make it. They were going to lose eventually because this game hates Florida State. North Carolina 9-2, B-Tech 9-2, Georgia Tech also 9-2. Wake Forest 8-3, but you know, ACC is just a mess like it always is. We got this game against Oregon State. It's a civil war. We have 4 prospects visiting. We're number 1. We get 53.6 points per game. First in total offense, first points scored, first rush, 19th in pass offense. Total defense, we're back to 42nd. First against the run, 124th against the pass. But again, the defense, man, it's looking real good. It's looking real good. Final game of the regular season, we are looking to put a pounding on Oregon State. Just take care of business like we've always done. Our closest opponent has been Washington, and we beat them by 21 on the road. This is the most dominant dynasty that you've ever seen me play ever. Ever. Well, out comes Oregon State. And I think they go no huddle. Someone's open. Yes, and there is. Mick Singler. Sean Mannion. Malone, you can't get beat. You got to keep running with the Malone. You have to.
Gain of 14 on the play. That makes it first and 10.
Mike, check 33. 33. Ready! Green light!
Number 86 makes the catch. Gain of 7 on the play. That'll bring up second and 3.
Right and left, right and left. Four down, four down. Hey, check my 33, check my 33. Say hi, green and yank. Green!
Toss. And Storm Woods will be brought down.
Check, tight right, tight right, tight right. Oh, check the outside left. Four down, four down. Mike, check 33.
I'm going to gamble.
Green 90.
Oh, never mind.
Green 90.
No get sacked. We brought the blitz. Coleman got home. Just ran right around him. No one blocked him.
Check 36, 36.
And his defense is looking, more and more improved. Even Ohio State, in that dynasty, I had close games with, like way too close. We were never this dominant. Either in the Florida State dynasty, never this dominant. Michigan State dynasty, that one, yeah, still, we still had close games in that one. We were never this dominant. Taught us 1,408 rushing yards with 34 touchdowns. He could have a 2,000 rushing season. You're looking at peak dominance right here. Get off me, little boy. Thomas. Peak performance right here. Gonna take off. You can't catch up to Mariota, you silly boy. 16-yard rush for Marcus. The throw play action to Hawkins. Guess who? Already said his name, Hawkins. No point in saying guess who after saying the name of the person you're saying guess who before saying guess who. But guess who? It's Hawkins. We're going to hit LaYurla. Hello, LaYurla. His first touchdown of the season. Yeah, don't forget about him. We've not used them at all, and we've been so dominant. Imagine if we actually used them. I can't wait to see who we play in the Pac-12 championship game. Let's go. We're gonna have home field advantage for that one. We're just meeting him on the outside. We just are. Nobody open. I took that post route away.
Man left, man left.
Obon Guacham, not enough. 3 and out again for Oregon State. Oregon State may not score this game. I'm not going to lie. They may not score.
Personal foul. Clipping. Receiving team. Still first down.
We gotta move quick. We gotta move quick right here. Down.
Can't bring it down.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Stanford getting his name called. He's like Daryl Hawkins' twin. Hopefully, Miller should be wide open. Yep, he is. Oh, had to spin around and make that catch. I didn't check any of the recruiting goals, bro. I've not done that at all this year. I've been so preoccupied with Oregon and their dominance and their defense. We've not kept up with the recruiting goals.
That's good for a gain of 2 yards. That makes it 2nd and 8.
We're going to hit Keenan low. We're going to have, nice uniforms, especially uniforms for the championship game for both of them, the Pac-12 and the actual BCS. Bro, get off Hawkins, bro. Mariota.
That brings up 2nd and goal.
Thomas touchdown. Goal line merchant, Thomas. I want to play Ohio State in the championship game. That's going to be peak. That would be a peak championship game. They can't even catch passes. It's like we cracked the code with the defense, man. I'm loving it. It's only a matter of time. Look at Tyson Coleman with the star underneath. Taylor Hart has kept the star underneath his icon the entire season. Who do you think? You're Steph Farming, Mitch Singler. Your name sounds Australian. You don't deserve to be Steph Farming anybody. Who do you think you are? But yeah, Taylor Hart showing so much heart. He's carried the defense all year. He's had a star underneath his name the whole season. Tyson Coleman with the star under his name now. Richard Mullaney, future Alabama transfer. Okay, Stormwoods, you're nobody. You have a fake star underneath your name. You are not that guy. You're not important. Your first name is Storm. Your parents tried to make you a main character and failed. Bruh. If they're going to start thinking that they can kind of like run the ball and that's going to give them like success, that's not going to be the case. Well, that's rare. We've not given up the deep ball like that in like 3 weeks. What play is this? Why did you tackle him like that? The game just does that on purpose. There's no need to tackle him like that. Oh, who are they feeling like? Who are y'all feeling like? I'm doing it. Thomas! He's gonna get one! He finally got one. He's not had a kick return for a touchdown all year, and he broke a record. The 1996 kickoff return record. He broke it. He finally got one. And his perfect season continues to get more perfect. Oregon State thinks they found something with their last, offensive possession. We got to bring them back down to reality. Again, I think Storm Woods is the answer on offense. That's not going to be the case, Tom. I'm taking a risk. I'm gambling. And we gambled. And we got money. No game. Teron Ward goes nowhere. See if we can get a punt return. Thomas. There was daylight there for Thomas. No! Thomas is down. We need him for stat pad reasons. We need Thomas for stat pad reasons. Well, in comes Marshall, who's basically, again, a carbon copy of Thomas. I didn't mean to throw that. I didn't want to.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
What's wrong with me? Somebody. Triangle was wide open, or X was at least. I pressed the wrong button.
That makes it 3rd and 7.
Pressed the wrong button. What are you doing there, bro? Like, what are you doing?
That brings us 4th and 7.
Like, generally, what was he doing there? They leave Hawkins open. Give it to Hawkins, baby. And he hung on. And he hung on.
second and 12.
Get out. Check. Watch this go, Ravens.
Don't do that. They did it. I told them not to do that, and they did it anyway. This plays for Hawkins. Hawkins, that was for you. I think we get the ball to start the second half. I can see the running joke of this channel, hopefully. In the comments, people are typing out, hey, Meech, did you get the ball to start the second half? Or Meech, did you get the ball to start the second half? Like, I would love for that to be a joke. I would always find it funny. It would never get old to me. Kind of like how Bengal has a running joke where he, like, doesn't finish franchise modes or whatever. And so, like, episode 1 of all his franchises are like, man, this was a really nice series. It was nice while it lasted because he, like, never finishes them. But apparently he does finish them. Like, man, this was such a fun series. It was nice while it lasted. They say that on episode 1 of his franchise episodes. So, yeah, I wouldn't mind a... Meech, did you get the ball to start the second half running joke? I would love it. I would find it so funny.
Low back to return.
Thomas, get out of my way.
Thomas is alone. That's a gain of 3 on the play. That'll make it second and 7.
You can't catch me. You can't catch me. They couldn't catch me. 27-yard scamper from Mariota. And I just took off instantly. I'm doing it again. I'm going to do it again, Mariota. I'm going to do it again. Okay, they think they have it all covered. They don't. Snap the ball. We're not going to get it off.
Delayed game, offense. Still first down.
It's going to be open, Hawkins. Hawkins should have a star underneath his icon. Because he's just an icon living. He's an icon living. But he probably won't ever have that star because, you know, that star belongs to Mariota and D'Anthony Thomas. And it's kind of hard to take those stars away from them. Mariota and Thomas should be like 1 and 2 in the Heisman. The fact that Mariota's not in there is like robbery. Again, Thomas has back spasms apparently. Yep, thank the Lord, Thomas. Good stuff. Connor Hamlet?
That makes it 2nd and 2.
This guy thinks he's Hamlet over here.
Man left, man left. 4 down, 4 down. All right, check 33. 33. Set.
Coleman makes the tackle at the 41-yard line. That makes it 1st and 10.
We got to see how the USC UCLA game is turned out. Because whoever wins that plays us. Again, they're running basic offense, guys. It's basic. Do not let him sniff the end zone. He overthrew it. I knew bench routes were coming. CPU loves those bench routes. Third down and 7. Oregon State, can they get off the field? Bro, there's no way. This is not realistic. He's dead to right. And it's thrown perfectly off his back foot. That's ridiculous, dog. That is ridiculous. That the CPU can just do that. Like, he stopped. Yet they pull that out of their... Now it feels like they're scripted to score on this drive because of that. That's insane. I hate how the CPU will just do that. Throw it off their back foot, and it's perfectly accurate. That's stupid. We meet him outside anyway. We tripped them up. It's a game of nothing. Avery Patterson. 4th and 4. We're doing great defense there. We bend but don't break. We may sub the starters after this quarter.
No gain. That makes it 2nd and 10.
I'm taking out with Mariota again. You're going to have to deal with it. You're going to have to deal with it. He's wide open. Clean and low. We got him. He was wide open. Yeah, Marcus Mariota has had a very chill game. Him and Thomas. Like, we've not really done much. And we're about to put up 42. Like, we do this. This is nothing new. He's got the speed. That's right. Can A&M take care of business and beat Missouri? And can Alabama take care of business and beat Auburn? Because I guess it will just come down to a tiebreaker between those two if they both win those games. And it looked like Alabama won that head-to-head. So they would go to the SEC championship game. Give me that. Just give me that. That's Tyson Coleman's 2nd interception. That's his 2nd pick. Just like, what are you doing, Sean Mannion? You're being a little Mannion right now, Sean. Sean, you're being a little Mannion. I'm going to give it to you. Oh, I forgot, this is not Mariota. It's Rodriguez. He does not have that same speed. He just does not. I completely forgot. I just subbed out all the starters. I thought that was Mariota for a second. So get some fours up. We're dominating, and we're heading to the Pac-12 championship because of it. Again, you're looking at the most dominant season that I've put together ever. Are you happy? This is peak content. It's for you for free. It is for you. It is for free. Bro, Joel Scotty is not good in coverage.
That makes it 4th and 8.
Yeah, coach says we're going to go for it, and we are. Wide open, BJ Kelly. Wide open. And he was doing like these. You know what I'm saying? Like these. Going to sleep on them. Rodriguez.
That brings up second and goal.
Gotta move quick. Gotta move quick right here.
Touchdown, Marshall. Look at them. They're still trying to tackle me in camp. They're rolling around at my feet. Look at that. Miss. You've never seen dominance like this before in a single season. The closest you get is LSU. And even then, LSU had a close game against Texas, their second game of the season that year in 2019. So we're more dominant than them. Don't show Oregon State sideline like they've done something in this game. They are not worthy of that.
Time right. Four down. Hey, check my 33. Check my 33.
Number 86 with the catch. Gain of 7 yards. That'll bring up second and 3.
Four down. Mike, check 33. 33. Set hot. Green 19.
Oh, we forgot about him.
Woods makes the reception. Gain of 4 yards. First down.
Tight left. Four down. Hey, check my 33. Check my 33.
Number 86 makes the catch. Gain of 12 on the play. That makes it first and 10.
Man left. Four down. Mike, check 33. 33.
Gain of 18 yards. First down.
Check tight right.
We need a sack or something.
Four down. Hey, check my 33.
How am I not getting any like incomplete animations for that when I'm right there?
That'll bring up second and 3.
Yeah, they've not really gone deep that much. We've kind of put a lid on the defense. Mitchell, please intercept that, bruh.
That makes it 33.
There's going to be some sort of bench route.
That's good for a gain of 14 yards. First down.
Man left. Four down. Mike, check 33. 33.
He fumbled it and it's recovered, but I'm pretty sure he was down. Pretty sure he was down. Instant booth review. Yeah, he's down. He's down, game. No, I'm offsides.
Offside. Defense. Still second down.
I didn't mean to be offsides there. Again, they're going to go to the same. For the screen. No game. Yeah, why not go for it if you were them? Oh, they're going to have someone alone over here? Okay. How did he float that and no one was near it? Like, we have someone right there that should have been picked. I don't understand how it was just floated for eternity and no one made a play on it because the game wouldn't let me do it. So retarded. It's so retarded. It would not let me make a play on the ball. I don't understand how that was floated for eternity and no one was able to intercept that. Nobody. I had a corner right there. The CPU loves to be annoying just for the sake of it. We're gonna put up 56 because of that. Yeah, we're gonna put up 56.
Loss of 1 yard on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
We're going to take this W, and we're either going to play UCLA or USC.
Tight end right. Tight end right. Four down.
Again, this defense has changed. It has gotten a lot better. And I'm very pleased. Very pleased, with our turnaround in that department. It wasn't always easy being patient with this team and believing. But it's looked like that it's finally paid off. That's what should have happened on that 4th and 4. That's what should have happened. You guys in the game. That is game. We're going to finish the regular season undefeated. There was no player in the game because that's how unified we were. That's how kind of easy we had it on offense. But Marcus Mariota playing the game. That's because no one's individual performance stood out too much for it to be a player in the game this game. That's how unified we were. Taylor Hart is going to win some defensive awards. He has to. He will. Mariota will win some awards. So will Thomas. Mariota, 11 for 14, 157, a touchdown, no interceptions, 78% completion percentage, sacked only once. Thomas, 70 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns. Mariota, 144 and a touchdown. Marshall had 2 touchdowns. 2 or 3 rushing yards for Rodriguez. Hawkins had a touchdown as well. Hawkins had 71 yards receiving. Lear had 26 and a touchdown. Lowe, 41. Kelly, 30. Oregon State. Mannion, 22 for 28, 225, 2 touchdowns, sacked twice, 3 interceptions, 162.5 passer rating, 77 completion percentage. Storm was only 36 yards rushing, -2 for Mannion. Watchman 94, 64 for Singler, the touchdown. Hamlet had touchdown 24. Lane had 32. They shouldn't have scored, but they did.